Hi, I'm Ambrose Gonzalez, and this is JVille Area Sports. Hi, I'm Ambrose Gonzalez, the host of JVille Area Sports. The Illinois College Blueboys held their blue and white scrimmage on Saturday at England Stadium. The inter-squad scrimmage marks the end of fall camp. The scrimmage consists of ones versus ones at three-quarter speed and the twos and threes at full speed. Also included was situational play, such as the 2-minute drill. Just a quick reminder, the new 2-minute timeout will be a part of college football starting this year. All-American Justin Chance and the receiving corps of preseason All-American Colin Brunstein, Will Campbell, Baylor Borden, and Trey Birdsong put on a fantastic show of athleticism, while the running backs, Tanner Spencer, Colin DuBois, showed great blitz pickup and running skills. The offensive line showed great conditioning, technique, and depth, led by this year's Taylor Briggs 55 Strong Award recipient, Ethan Henley, and Collier McPherson. Defensively, under the new defensive coordinator, Austin Guptill, the defense had a terrific showing. Edge rusher Garrett Bearden and Derek Jones showed great speed and agility, while Tommy Caseberg displayed solid strength in the middle of the defensive line. The linebacker corps of Drake Stewart, Cameron Daly showed their quickness though the scrimmage was at three-quarter speed. They displayed that they will be a force to be reckoned with. The defensive backfield was led by senior free safety Lavelle Watkins and junior Malik Biden. The adoption of Coach Guptill's coverage scheme showed a great deal of aggressiveness and closing speed. The 2-minute timeout is new to everyone, but the All-American Destin Chance showed his football IQ and clock management skills and will be ready for the upcoming season. Those of you that know me know that I love special teams. Coach Michael Salerno has done a fantastic job as the new special teams coordinator. Kick and punt coverage looked great. The special teams has some notable returners in kicker Toby McTammy. All right, we're post blue and white scrimmage here at Illinois College. I'm with Coach Ray DeFrisco. Coach, did the team meet your expectations coming into the blue and white game?
Oh yeah, absolutely. They did a great job today. We got some really good reps on special teams, which was by design. And then we wanted to really make sure we were counting the reps for our ones and twos to, preparing for the season. This is a little bit different training camp for us. And so we're very conscious of our rep count, want to know how many reps our offensive line can go in a row before they get tired, how many reps our D-line can go before they can get tired. And today was a great way for us to see and gauge where we're at heading into game week.
Great. So at post-scrimmage talk, you said, okay, camp, we finished camp. We did a great job, and I have to attest to that. I was able to witness a lot of it. But starting Monday, this is prep for Milliken, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
And how do you go about doing that?
Well, I think that there's just, it seems like we don't want it to be like a shift in gears. Like we have to do one thing and then the other. It's doing the same thing that we've been doing, but with the emphasis of an opponent now. And so I think that the offense and defense, they become each other's opponents in training camp and in practice, just because of the expectations on how we compete. And it just creates a good atmosphere. But, when you're focused on the opponent, there's just a different approach to the week. There's a different approach to practice, and it's the excitement to have an opponent across from you, and it's an excitement of everybody working on the same sideline for the same goal.
Great. Coach, thank you so much for the access. You've been very kind. Again, Coach Ray DeFrisco, head coach, IC Blueboys. We'll see you Saturday.
All right, thanks, Ambrose. Go Blue Boys.
All right, go Blue Boys. The Lady Blues soccer team was forced to reschedule Friday's game against Principia to Thursday, September 5th, due to the weather. This allows the Lady Blues to open their season with a 1-0 win over Nebraska Wesleyan on Sunday in England Stadium. The Lady Blues were led by grad student Haley Summers and senior Kayla Piper and junior Abby Love. Here is an interview with Hunter Coach Gray. Hello, everyone. I'm Ambrose Gonzalez. I'm here with women's head soccer coach Hunter Gray. Coach, thank you so much for the time and the access that you've allowed me to watch your team play. So, we had a rescheduling of Principia, right? And so Sunday's game was actually your first game.
Right.
What did you see? What did you like of the game? What do you think you need to work on?
Well, I mean, first of all, having the first game rained out, because we've been gearing up for 2 weeks for that game, it was definitely a difficult situation for the players and the coaches. And I was really happy and impressed with the flexibility of our team. We were supposed to play Friday, be off Saturday, play Sunday. Rained here in Jacksonville on Friday, so we didn't train on Friday. Got together Saturday morning, had basically a run and stretch practice with a little bit of walkthrough, and they were able to flip their mindset from disappointment not playing Friday night to getting up for the game on Sunday. So that's the first thing. And then, I mean, just love to see all of the things that we've been working on for the last 2 weeks come out in an actual game.
Yeah. So early on, Abby comes out, scores 5 minutes, I think, into the match. But then after that point, your goalkeeper, Sophia Kriesman, yes, did a fabulous job, right? I think she had like 5-6 stops.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, Kriegs had an opportunity to start most of our conference games last year as a freshman. Split time in the first half of the season with a senior goalkeeper that we had. So she has some experience coming in, but she definitely had a great game. I mean, Nebraska Wesleyan is a good team, and they beat Principia 8-0 on Saturday.
Wow.
So the defensive side of the ball is something obviously that we worked on in the preseason, but it was good to see the fast start, coming out, Haley scoring a goal in the first, as you said, in the first 5 minutes, and then being able to keep our focus, keep our discipline on defense, and continue to generate opportunities to score. I think we had Holly Moorhart had a couple of headers and a shot on goal that was, all had a chance. But as it got late, still up only one, it wasn't a panic. It wasn't, I think the intensity went up in the last 10 minutes of the game, but I feel like we handled it well and didn't let that, result in, giving away points. That we maintain the 1-0. At the end of the day, there's no pictures on the scorecard, right? So we're, a win is a win, whether it's 1-0 or 3-0. And I think we did a good job of seeing that one out.
The game. I know I bother you a lot about conditioning, but I only do that in the early parts of the season because it is so important as we go into conference, right? This conditioning of the team, you're still very happy with that?
Yeah. I mean, I think the result on Sunday was a combination of our physical conditioning, being able to play at a high level for 90 minutes, but also the depth that our freshmen are providing. So, we were able to play at a high level because they were physically able to do it, and we're also deep enough that, subbing a junior or a senior off the field, the level didn't drop significantly when the freshmen came on. And I think those two components really are what resulted in that.
So you have a tough week coming, right? Wednesday we're here. And then you travel Thursday to make up the rainout
Correct.
that you had, right? So, how are you going about? You want to keep everybody fresh, right? Have you put, or what are your thoughts going into this game and substitution and so forth?
So I mean, first, today was a practice day, and we gave them off today. As a coaching staff, felt like the recovery time was more important than the time spent on the field. But they have the videos available from the game, so they're all have been assigned to watch some of the game from Sunday afternoon, and then making sure that we have the proper level of intensity in practice so that they're mentally ready to play but still physically fresh enough. And then while a back-to-back is not ideal with the Wednesday, Thursday, we're not playing this weekend. So the recovery time, our next game, I believe, is a week from tomorrow, after this week. So giving them the 4 or 5 days to recover from it. We've got a couple of training sessions and some mandatory fun events that we'll do this weekend, that I think will get them back into it. So Principia being flexible enough to reschedule so that we could get that game in, and the fact that we had the open weekend they're playing, that's the reason we're not playing on the weekend, but it made the back-to-back doable.
Great. Again, folks, this is Coach Hunter Gray. Coach, thank you so much for the access. We appreciate the time.
Thank you.
Yes. On Friday, the Blueboys soccer team had a very impressive season opener against Earlham with a 7-1 victory over the Quakers in Richmond. The freshmen Nate Capitz and Oscar Ligon Areas led the Blueboys with 2 goals each. Blueboys soccer then traveled to Anderson, Indiana to play Anderson University on Saturday. Starting the season with back-to-back road games on consecutive days took a toll on the Blueboys with a 1-2 point loss to the Ravens. The Blueboys continue the season with 2 more road games at Westminster on Thursday and the University of Health Science and Pharmacy at St. Louis on Sunday. The Lady Blue volleyball team, led by first-year coach Claire Scully, kicked off the season with a pair of wins at Sherman Gymnasium. The Lady Blues started the season with a 3-set win over Blackburn. They were powered by past the Beavers 15-25, 11-25, and then 22-25, behind the play of Laura Kaiser and Abigail Buchanan Kingsiger. The second game on Saturday was a 3-2 set win over Adrian College. The Lady Blues won the first set, then lost the following 2 by a 2-point and 3-point deficit, respectively. The fourth set, which was crucial, was won by the Lady Blues 24-26, so it was a close set. The fifth and final set was a 2-point win, 14-15, the Lady Blues over Adrian.